The alcohol industry is facing a quiet but profound shift. For decades, drinking was woven into adulthood, success, masculinity, celebration, and even rebellion. Alcohol was marketed as freedom, sophistication, and release. But the younger generation is stepping back, and in doing so, they are unintentionally dismantling something much larger than an industry. A generational refusal. Younger adults are drinking less than any generation before them. This isn't primarily about morality or prohibition. It's about clarity. Many have grown up watching alcohol damage families, relationships, health, and emotional stability. They've seen addiction normalized, trauma excused, and harmful behavior laughed off with the phrase, "I was drunk." Instead of inheriting that pattern, many are choosing sobriety or moderation, wellness over numbness, mental health over social pressure, presence over escape. Alcohol no longer feels rebellious. Awareness does. Why the industry is struggling. The alcohol industry thrived not just on consumption, but on ritualized dependence. Drinking was framed as a rite of passage, a coping mechanism, a social lubricant, a reward for surviving the week. When people stop needing alcohol to relax, celebrate, connect, or cope, the entire model begins to collapse. Bars close, sales decline, marketing loses power, the illusion breaks. What's being rejected isn't just a beverage, it's a system that profits from disconnection. Alcohol as a tool of numbness. Historically, alcohol has often functioned as a socially approved anesthetic. It dulls pain, quiets reflection, and lowers resistance. A population that is numbed is easier to manage, less likely to question, less likely to heal, less likely to change. When people stop numbing themselves, they start noticing unhealthy relationships, exploitative work environments, emotional wounds, injustices that were easier to tolerate while intoxicated. Clarity is disruptive, the slow collapse of what thrives in the dark. Evil doesn't always look dramatic or monstrous. Often it survives quietly, in habits that keep people disconnected from themselves and each other. Anything that feeds on unconsciousness, addiction, or self-avoidance weakens when awareness increases. As alcohol loses its grip, abuse becomes harder to excuse. Emotional honesty increases. Self-respect strengthens. Communities become more present. This is not destruction through force. It is dissolution through light. A cultural detox. What we are witnessing is a cultural detox. Younger generations are not perfect, but they are more willing to question inherited norms. They are asking, why do we do this? Who benefits? What does it cost us? And when a generation stops participating, systems fall, not with explosions, but with silence. No riots, no bans, just disinterest. Conclusion. The decline of alcohol consumption isn't just a market trend, it's a signal, a sign that people are choosing consciousness over escape, health over harm, presence over numbness. When fewer people are willing to poison themselves to fit in, to cope, or to forget, something ancient loosens its hold. Not because it was attacked, but because it was no longer fed. And that is often how the most destructive forces finally end. Not through war, but through awakening. If today's message spoke to your heart, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Together, we'll keep uncovering the living words written in red, words that never fade. dive into the heart of the Gospels with the red words of the Christ, a profound and illuminating exploration of the words spoken by Jesus Christ. This beautifully crafted book brings together the teachings, parables, and divine wisdom of Jesus as found in the New Testament, offering readers a focused and inspiring journey through his transformative message. Receive your copy today by visiting Amazon. The link will be in the description.